What's up, everyone? I'm Daniel. I use they, them pronouns. And today we're going to be working into the hips, and we're going to move a little bit quicker. So it's going to be a fast-paced flow. It's going to be fun, dynamic. And we're going to be working with the mantras, I got this, and I am ready now. So if you'd like to practice with blocks or support your practice in any way, you're more than welcome to grab those now. Otherwise, I'll see you on the mat in a comfortable seated position. After you found yourself in the most comfortable seat, something a little bit more sustainable as we start to tune in for this practice, whether that be sitting on a block or sitting on the shins, you can start to allow the hands to rest down on the legs. So the palms facing the legs, whether you're sitting on the shins or in a cross-legged position, allowing the palms to face down. And what this is going to do is offer us a little bit more grounding into this present moment. And so as we start to ground into this space, I just want to talk about our intention as we move forward into this practice. You can start to allow the shoulders to melt down the back and gently close the eyes. And if the eyes fully closed is not working in this moment, you can take the gaze a couple of feet beyond the knees. And again, as we're working with the mantras, I got this and I am ready now, we're going to use this practice today to tune into our strength, to tune into our inner power. So often we get caught up in needing to be ready, so to speak, for something to happen, for growth to take place, to pursue something that we dream of. And what I really want to focus on today is tapping into, I am ready now, exactly as I am. I am strong, I am courageous, and I got this. And so as we tune into that space, we'll start to cultivate the strength from within to keep our resiliency there, so that even in the moments where we waver, we can remember and hold on to this. So as you start to arrive on this mat, as you start to get comfortable here, so as you start to arrive on this mat and you start to settle in here, notice if there's any resistance to that. Notice if there's any thoughts coming up in the mind that are pulling you away. As we tune into this present moment, we really give ourselves opportunity to connect to these subtler layers and to build strength from within. Really letting go of any thoughts that are pulling you away from this present moment and allowing yourself to settle further. And as the sitting bones are rooting into the prop beneath you, the shins beneath you, really feeling the grounded nature of this pose. And allowing this grounded energy to carry out into our practice here on the mat and off the mat, remaining grounded in our strength, grounded in our hearts. Start to let the shoulders move down the back so the collarbones broaden and the heart can gently lift, finding a brightness entering the pose, giving the heart way to explore. And then gently bring the hands to meet in a prayer position in front of the heart, tilting the chin in towards the heart as you take this moment to bow here. Creating a mantra that is in alignment with tuning into your strength. And maybe the mantras that I've mentioned are working for you. I got this. I am ready now. And maybe something else in support of that works a little bit better. Whatever it is, allow yourself to tune in deeply here. We'll just take one more breath. And at the bottom of your exhale, the hands can float down to the knees. Lift up the chin and open the eyes. Good. Walk the hands forward. We're going to make our way into a downward facing dog to start. Taking the wrists a little bit further than the shoulders, and then curl the toes, hips up and back into downward facing dog. You can begin to pedal out the feet. Really finding comfort in this downward dog, finding ease here. And then allow the heels to rest towards the mat, melt the heart towards the thighs. Notice if the inner edges of the feet are collapsing. Press into the outer edges of the feet so all four corners are rooted. The arches of the feet are lifting. Inhale, roll the heart forward into plank pose. Draw the navel towards the spine. Wrists stack right under shoulders. Bend into the knees. Let the knees hover just above the mat. And then extend the legs long. Good. Lower the knees, hovering just above the mat, and then extend long. Twice more like that. Lower Press the heels away. Last time, lower. Good. Press the heels away. This time, knees come all the way to the mat. Lower the chest and the chin towards the floor. And then slide the heart forward for a low cobra. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Good. Take a big breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale, bring the heart forward once again into plank pose. Let the right leg lift off the mat. Bend into the left knee, let the left knee hover. And then press the left leg straight. Good. Lower the knee. Press it straight. One more time, lower. And lift. Lower the heart towards the mat this time, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And back to downward dog. Good. Settle into this shape. Find that mantra without thinking about where we're headed next. Breathing into you got this. You are ready now. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Left leg lifts off the mat. Find your foundation and then bend into the right knee, let it hover. Good. Press it straight. Lower and lift. Last time, lower. Press the leg straight. One-legged chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Top of the left foot meets the mat. And then back to downward dog. Good. Gaze forward in between the hands. Rise onto the toes. Bend into the knees. Walk, step, or float to the top. Inhale, look up. Lift halfway. Exhale to fold over the legs. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach the arms high. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up, lift halfway. Fingertips meet the mat, walk, step, or float back. Move through your flow, we'll find downward dog. Right leg comes into the sky on your inhale. Bend the leg at the knee, open the hip, stack right hip over left. Good. Square the hip, draw the right knee towards the right shoulder. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Place the right foot on the outside of the right hand. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale, press the hips back, straighten the right leg. Inhale, bend into the knee, heart comes forward. Exhale, press away. Once more, inhale, forward. Exhale, press long. Inhale, bend into the right knee, let the heart lift, and then step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Reach the arms forward, active squat. Take a breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale, stand tall, stretch the arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, look up, lift halfway. Step the right foot back. Left foot to meet it in plank. Lower chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Back to downward dog. Left leg comes high. Bend the leg at the knee, open the hip. Stack left hip over right. Square the hip, draw the left knee towards the left shoulder. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Left foot to the outside of the left hand. Inhale, pull the heart forward, hip sink. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, draw it forward. Exhale, press long. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bend into the knees, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand, reach the arms forward, take a breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands meet the mat. Inhale, look up, lift halfway. Exhale, right foot back, left foot to meet it, plank. Lower chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Back to downward dog. 2 full breaths here. Catching the breath. Settling here. Good. Right leg comes into the sky when you're ready. Right foot to the outside of the right hand. Inhale, pull the heart through the shoulders. Exhale, straighten the right leg. This time, keep the left hand down, send the right arm into the sky, twist. One more breath. And then pivot to the outer edge of the left foot. Send the right leg into the sky for Vashisthasana, side plank. Option to keep the right leg lifted or stack right foot on top of left. Take one more breath. And then bring the right knee towards the heart. Place the right foot next to the left thumb. Rise into a high crescent pose. Inhale. As you exhale, left foot down parallel to the back. Open the arms up, warrior 2. Good. Take a breath in. Long, slow breath out. Right forearm to right thigh, left arm over the ear. Good. Inhale, back through warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down to frame the right foot, step back through plank. Find your flow. On your inhale, left leg comes high. Step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Sink the hips, lift the heart. And then straighten the left leg. Keep the right hand down, left arm comes high, twist. Take a deep breath in. Long, slow breath out. Roll to the outer edge of the right foot, left leg comes high. Vashisthasana, side plank. Maybe the left leg stays lifted, maybe it connects to the right foot. One more breath. And then draw the left knee towards the heart, place left foot next to the right thumb, rise into your high crescent. As you exhale, right foot down parallel to the back. Big breath in. Settle into the shape. Left forearm to left thigh, right arm over. Parsvakonasana, side angle. Good, inhale back through warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to frame the foot, step back through plank, find your flow. And we'll meet in downward dog when you're ready. Right leg will come into the sky. Bend the leg at the knee, open the hip. Square the hip or draw the right knee towards the right shoulder. Place the right foot on the outside of the hand. This time keep the bend in the knees. Send the right arm into the sky. Twist. Take a deep breath in. Long, slow breath out. Pivot onto the outside of the left foot. Send the right leg into the sky. Vashisthasana. Step the right foot behind the left leg. Lift the hips, lift the heart. Wild thing. One more breath. And then ground the right hand. Draw the right knee towards the nose. Send the right knee towards the left elbow. Lift the left hand into the sky. Revolve side plank. Left foot down parallel to the back. Take a deep breath in. Long, slow breath out. And then left hand meets the mat. Right leg into the sky. Bring the heart forward into your three-point plank. Lower chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Back to downward dog. Good. One more breath. And then left leg comes into the sky. Bend the leg at the knee, open the hip, stack left hip over right. Start to square the hip, left knee towards the left shoulder. Place the left foot on the outside of the hand. Right hand stays down, left arm comes up, twist. One more breath like this. And then outer edge of the right foot meets the mat. Send the left leg into the sky, Vashisthasana. Step the left foot behind the right leg, wild thing. And then from here, left hand meets the mat, left leg back into the sky. Draw the left knee towards the nose. And then send the left knee towards the right elbow as the right foot meets the mat, right arm comes high. Revolve side plank. Just 2 breaths. And then right hand meets the mat, left leg high, 3-legged dog. Pull the heart forward into plank. Lower to chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And back to downward dog. And from our downward dog, gaze forward in between the hands, walk, step, or float to the top. Inhale, look up and lift halfway. Exhale to fold over the legs. Inhale, rise, reach the arms high. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Perfect. Inhale, reach the arms up, sit the hips low into chair pose, Utkatasana. Take a deep breath in. Long, slow exhale. On your next inhale, fold forward over straight legs. Ground the palms into the mat, walk, step, or float back. Find downward facing dog, however you'd like to get there. From your downward dog, right leg will come high. Step the right foot forward in between the hands. Left foot down parallel to the back. Cartwheel the arms up for warrior two. Virabhadrasana 2. From here, right forearm comes down, left arm over. Parsvakonasana, side angle. Good. Keep reaching the left arm over the ear and then sweep the right arm over the ear to meet it. Finding strengthening through the side body. If it's a lot in the body, you can remain connected. Otherwise, here for one more breath. And then everybody straighten into the right leg. Turn on the heel so the weight comes forward, wide forward fold, keeping the arms over the ears. One more breath here. And then take the hands to the hips. Lift the heart all the way up, standing tall on your wide forward fold. Turn the left toes back towards the left corner of the mat. Bend into the left knee, come onto the right heel, coming into Skandasana. Extend the left arm across the left leg, right arm into the sky. Take a deep breath in. Long, slow breath out. Good. On your next inhale, bring hands to heart center. Drop the right seat to the mat. Bring the left knee towards the mat and then send the left arm to the outside of the right foot. Reach the right arm behind you. One more breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale, bring hands back to heart center. Turn the left knee to point skyward. Lift the seat off the mat. And then press into the feet. Lift the hips back into warrior two. Take a deep breath in. Cartwheel the hands down to frame the right foot. Step back through plank and find your flow. And from here, the left leg will come into the sky. Step the left foot forward in between the hands. Right foot down parallel to the back. Warrior two. Virabhadrasana 2. Send the left forearm to the left thigh, right arm over the ear, Parsvakonasana side angle. And the gaze can come beyond the right bicep. And from here, maintaining the length, try to reach the left arm over the ear as well. Good. Start to straighten the left leg, turn on the left heel, reach the arms forward. Wide forward fold. One more breath. Hands to the hips. Lengthen the spine towards the sky. Turn the right toes towards the right corner. Bend into the right knee, Skandasana. Reach the right arm across, left arm into the sky. Good, and then hands to heart center. Right knee drops. Left sitting bone drops. Reach the right arm across the body, left arm behind you. And then hands back to heart center. Point the right knee skyward. Lift the left seat off the mat. Press into the right foot to lift the hips back through warrior two. And then cartwheel the hands down, downward facing dog. Take 2 full breaths in this downward dog. And then take the gaze forward in between the hands, walk, step, or float to the top. Inhale, look up, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Bend into the knees, reach the arms high, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart center, stand tall. Inhale, reach the arms high once again. Exhale to fold. Inhale, look up, lift halfway. Plant the palms, step back, downward facing dog. And taking 2 more breaths in this downward dog. And then on your next inhale, right leg comes high. Draw the right knee towards the right shoulder once again. Place the right foot on the outside of the right hand. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Reach the arms forward, sit the hips low. Take a breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, sit the hips low. Inhale, fingertips meet the mat. Exhale, right foot steps back. Plant the palms into the mat. Let the left foot hover. Hold it towards the shoulder. And then send the left leg into the sky. Lower the left foot to meet the right. Inhale, come forward into plank. Lower chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Back to downward dog. Good. Bring the right leg high once again. Step the right foot towards the outside of the right hand. Lower the left knee to the mat this time. Inhale, draw the heart forward. As you exhale, straighten into the right leg. Come onto the right heel. Keep reaching the fingertips forward. Inhale, bring the heart forward once again. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, bend into the knee. Lift the left knee off the mat. Let the right knee hover, or right foot hover rather. For 3, 2, 1. Cross the right knee towards the left elbow. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Send the right leg under the left arm. Pivot the left heel down parallel. Reach the right arm into the sky. Fall in triangle. Take a deep breath in. Long, slow breath out. Left hand meets the mat. Right arm back into the sky. Lower the right foot to meet the left. Switch sides. Left leg comes high. Draw the left knee towards the left shoulder. Hold. Place the left foot on the outside of the hand. Lower the right knee. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Exhale, straighten the leg. Good. Inhale, draw it forward. Exhale to straighten. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale forward, lift the right knee. Let the left foot hover. 3, 2, 1. Left knee across the body. 3, 2, One, left leg under the right arm, right foot down parallel, reach the right arm into the sky, fall in triangle. And then right hand to the mat, three-legged dog. Send the left foot to meet the right, downward facing dog. Lower to the knees, take child's pose. On your next inhale, come forward into a tabletop position, make your way back into downward facing dog. We'll take the right leg into the sky. Step the right foot in between the hands. Lift the left leg up, bring the left foot to meet the right at the top. Inhale, look up, lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Bend into the knees, come into your Molassener Squat. Hands can meet at heart center. The feet can separate as wide as it feels good to allow for the most space in the hips. If the heels are not rooted into the mat, you're more than welcome to get a block from under the seat. We're only going to be here for 2 breaths. And then planting the palms into the mat, lifting the knees high into the arms. Shifting the weight towards the hands, and then the knees, making that connection to the arms, lifting one foot, and then maybe the other, finding Picasa crow pose. And taking your time to get there, and once you do, hold for 3, 2, 1. Balls of the feet meet the mat, back into your Molassener Squat, hands to heart center. Take 1 breath in. On the exhale, straighten the legs, fold forward. Inhale, look up, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the palms into downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, this time left leg into the sky. Step left foot forward in between the hands. Lift the right leg up. Step the right foot to meet the left at the top. Inhale, look up, lift halfway. Back into the Molassener Squat, separating the heels as much as you need to sit low. Reach the heart high. 2 breaths here. And plant the palms, come back into your Picasa crow pose, shifting the weight towards the hands, pressing the balls of the fingers into the mat, lifting one foot, maybe the other. Maybe once you have that crow pose, you can send it back into chaturanga to find your flow. We'll all meet in downward dog when you're ready. Maybe you step it back, maybe you jump it back. Good, once you've landed back in downward dog, right leg comes into the sky. Step the right foot forward in between the hands. Rise into your high crescent pose, inhale. As you exhale, left foot down parallel to the back, open the arms up, warrior 2. Send the left arm over the ear, right arm keeps reaching forward, Parsva Konasana side angle. Maintain this if you can, otherwise right hand will meet the mat, making our way into Artichondrasana, half moon. Left leg lifts, both arms frame the face. Take 2 more breaths. And then bend into the right knee, send the left foot back to the mat, warrior 2. Straighten into the right leg, left arm reaches for the left foot as the right arm comes over the ear, reverse triangle. Inhale, back through warrior 2. Exhale, both hands down inside the right leg, turn the right toes forward. Wide forward fold. Inhale to look up and lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, look up once again. Exhale, walk the hands to frame the right foot. Step back into downward facing dog. We'll take the left leg into the sky. Step left foot forward in between the hands, right foot down parallel, cartwheel the arms up, warrior 2. Reach the right arm over the ear, keep reaching the left fingertips forward. Get grounded through this left foot and then begin to let the right leg lift. Go for your floating Artichondrasana. Maybe the left hand does meet the mat to find a little more stability. Just 1 more breath. And then right foot comes back to the mat into warrior 2. Cartwheel the hands down inside the left foot, turn the left toes forward, wide forward fold. If you'd like to go for a tripod headstand here, you're more than welcome to bring the crown of the head to the mat, grounding into the hands and letting the feet lift. And if that's not going to happen, no worries, just 2 more breaths. If you're in the headstand, separate the feet, bring the feet back towards the mat. Everybody inhale, hands under the shoulders, lift halfway. As you exhale, turn all 10 toes to the top of the mat, step back into downward facing dog. Lower to the knees, take child's pose once again. We'll take 3 full breaths in this child's pose. Good, and then walk the hands forward back into downward dog. Send the right leg into the sky. Draw the right knee towards the shoulder. Option to hold here. Option to bend into the elbows. Lift the left leg for Artichondrasana for 3, 2, 1. Step the left foot back, right foot back to meet it. Downward facing dog. Last time, switching sides. Left leg comes high. Right knee towards right shoulder. Switching sides. Left leg comes high. Left knee comes towards left shoulder. Hold here or come into your Vinyasa for 3, 2, 1. Send it back. Move through a flow or find downward dog. And then everybody rise onto the toes, bend deeply into the knees, lower the knees to the mat, flatten the tops of the feet, slide the hands back towards the thighs. We'll take about 5 full breaths here, tuning into the breath, recollecting the breath, and finding space in this present moment. And if you lost sight of those intentions, those mantras that we used at the beginning of this practice, the invitation is to reconnect. I got this. I am ready now. Wherever you've been on this mat, honoring the strength that it takes to show up, honoring the way this body shows up every single day, the resilience of this heart. One more breath. And then gently start to blink the eyes open. Shift the weight to one side and extend the legs forward. Once the legs are extended forward, you can shake out the legs. We're going to bend into the right knee, cross the right leg over the left. You can keep this left leg straight, or you can bend the leg at the knee and bring the foot to the outer edge of the hip. Inhale, reach the arms into the sky. As you exhale, hook the left elbow around the right knee, right hand behind the back to twist. If the body feels like it has enough space today, you can work the left elbow to the outside of the right knee to find a little more intensity in the pose. But if that's not working for you, keep the elbow hooked. Allowing every inhale to invite in a little bit of length without forcing the exhales to deepen the twist. Just an invitation, a gentle gesture. And then inhale, come back to center. Walk the fingertips over to the left, counter twist the spine. And then rise back up, hands come to frame the hips. Extend the left leg if it's not there, and then the right leg to meet it. Switching sides, bending the left leg at the knee, crossing left foot over right. And then right foot to the outside of the hip if that feels good, or keep the leg extended. We'll inhale the arms into the sky. Exhale, left hand behind the back, right elbow hooks the left knee. Drawing the knee towards the heart and gazing over the left arm. Maybe working the elbow to the outside of the knee if that feels good. And if not today, not forcing the body. And then inhale, come back to center, fingertips walk over to the right, melting the heart to the right. Good, inhale back to center, and exhale to unwind. Rocking or shaking out the legs. And then keeping both legs long, inhale, reach the arms high. As you exhale, hinge forward, reaching for the feet. Just one forward fold to allow the body to start to cool down, to rest, to restore. If the hands don't meet the feet, the hands can rest to the shins. Hands can rest on either side of the legs, wherever the hands really land, as long as the back body isn't pressing behind you and there's a compression in the spine. So trying to find that lift from the sitting bones so the heart is leaving the pose. Good, just 2 more breaths. And then inhale, come back all the way up. And then inhale, start to rise all the way up. Take the left foot to the inner edge of the right leg. Reach the arms into the sky and then pivot the heart over the left leg. So the chest is going to be facing over the left knee. And then the right elbow comes to the inside of the right leg. The whole right forearm reaches for the mat. If that's not going to happen, the right forearm can rest to the right leg. And then send the left arm over the ear, really finding some space through the left side body. If you can reach for the foot, you're more than welcome to grab that. Otherwise, you'll stay here for about 2 full breaths. Good, and then inhale, start to come back to center, reach the arms into the sky. As you exhale, the hands come to frame the hips, and we'll switch sides. Left leg comes out, right foot comes to the left inner thigh. Shift the arms into the sky, then turn the torso over the right leg. Left elbow will come inside the left leg, reaching the whole arm for the inside of the leg. Right arm stretches over the ear. Good, and then inhale, come back to center, reach the arms high. Exhale, hands come to frame the hips. Unwind the legs, both legs extend long. Shift the weight forward so you're at about the center of the mat, and then recline onto the back body. Once you've made your way here, take the right ankle on top of the left knee and press the left knee outward. And as you press the left knee out, just gently opening into the outer edge of the hip. Good. From here, slide the right leg to cross tightly over the left. Draw the knees towards the heart. And then drop both knees over to the left. The arms can come out in a cactus position. Inhale, bring the knees back to center. Exhale to switch both knees over to the right side. And then inhale, knees come back to center. Unwind the legs, place the feet flat into the mat, and we'll switch sides. Left ankle comes to the top of the right knee. Press the left knee outward, engaging into the outer edge of the left hip. Just for about 3 breaths. And then slide the left knee so it stacks over the right. Draw the knees towards the heart. Both knees come over to the right side first this time. Creating a little bit of a spinal twist to release any tension that's left over in the hips and in the back body. And then inhale, the knees will come back to center. As you exhale, switch sides. Both knees drop over to the left. Good. And then inhale, back to center. Unwind the legs, place the feet flat into the mat. Windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Good. Drop both knees over to the left the next time they're there. Really gentle into the hips. Inhale, back to center. Drop both knees over to the right. The left knee might rest on the right ankle. And then draw the knees back to center. And extend the left leg onto the mat. Extend the right leg to meet it. Take both hands by the hips. And gently start to close the eyes. Good. And so as you find this final resting shape, allowing yourself to stay here as long as you need today without rushing to move out of it. Giving yourself permission to rest and restore. Again, as we tap into this strength, as we tap into this inner strength, allowing ourselves to connect to those mantras, I got this and I am ready now. And so as you give yourself permission to rest here, may you allow yourself to settle into this strength, to reconnect to this strength always. And allow this heart to be the guide for your actions, your words, and your thoughts, whether it's in your practice on or off of the mat. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I look forward to seeing you again soon on the mat. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. You can drop a comment down below or contact me through any of the methods listed on the next slide. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you again.